Hey guys, D-Rage here. Today we're gonna play that Synchronicity. Tomorrow Comes Today. Cool title, cool game so far. What I've seen, I love the art of this game. Looks really well designed. It is a point-and-click type of puzzle adventure. Not usually my cup of tea, but I figured give it a shot. I just love the design of the game, and you know, I figured support the guys, and the price wasn't bad. It was right. And, you know, it looked really good. So, without further ado, we're going to start a game here. And I believe we'll start with the cutscene. So, and I'll try to not talk too much during cutscene. But I will talk because I like talking. So, it looks like Chinese. So, it happens in Asia. Tokyo, you know, Japan. Time says it's 8:05. I don't know if it's morning, night, and stuck there. 8:05. I think that's when the whatever it is, the explosion happens. So destruction.
Do you think he'll recover?
I don't know. It's too soon to say. We should let him rest.
I think they're talking about me.
He's been very feeble for weeks. He can't get up. He doesn't speak. Do you think we should call a doctor?
Call a doctor? Here?
You're right. Let's just hope he wakes up one of these days.
One of these days. I wonder what happens. So I see prison camp, dead people, military.
Come on, my friend. Hang on. Don't give up.
Please let me go. It's funny, you know, apocalyptic movies, the military is always nice and clean, dressed, with nice, you know, weapon.
Wake up, Michael. Come on, you have to wake up.
Sounds like somebody's talking to me. Okay, so let's see which option we want.
What's happening? What is this place? Please, tell me.
Please, Michael, wake up. Wake up.
Okay.
This silence and this darkness. Where am I? Damn it!
This silence.
I can't remember.
She just talked to you. How's that silence?
Who are you? Who's there?
Michael, please wake up.
She sounds sad.
You have to wake up.
And kind of repeating the same
Michael?
thing over and over and over.
Is that my name? Please tell me where I am. I can't remember anything.
All right. So last question here.
Where are you? Where are you hiding?
Wake up,
Same thing
Michael.
again. Same response.
Please wake up.
Thanks for answering my questions.
Wake up now.
So I think she doesn't hear me, obviously.
Don't go! Please! Come back! Come back! This silence. This darkness. This emptiness.
Alright, so I see a briefcase. I think that's my inventory. And oil lamp. So let's click the oil lamp. Act 1, a camp full of rats. So this is Act 1. And I take him the guy in the
Good
white
morning.
shirt.
I hope you're feeling better.
But...
Now don't be alarmed. I'm glad you feel strong enough to get out of bed. That's wonderful news. I must say you're looking much better, considering what you've been through, of course.
What
Who are
is
you?
it that I've been through?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive my manners. You've been with us for so long that I forgot that you don't know who we are. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rod Atkinson. I was the director of the Municipal Property Registry before, well, you know,
No, I don't.
before
Please
the
tell me.
world collapsed on us.
Oh my god.
Please do
Thanks
mention
for
Mr. Atkinson.
being
But-
specific. Alright, so now we get to choose a couple of questions to ask, which I'm sure he's not going to respond. They never do.
Can you tell me what I'm doing here?
Yes, of course. I think we owe you an explanation.
Yes,
a few
I'm waiting.
days after the Great Wave, we found you lying in a ditch
Great
near the
wave,
airport.
so like
You were
tsunami?
badly injured and unconscious. We
Means
couldn't just
Asia,
leave you there.
Tokyo, Japan.
Someone had
They're
already
prone
stolen
to
your luggage and
tsunamis over there.
identification. It was awful.
Ah,
So we decided to take care of you ourselves and brought you here. You've been with us ever since. By the way, I should tell you that when we found you, your clothes were ripped to shreds. so we threw them away. The clothes you're wearing now are mine. You'll find more things in that wardrobe. If you
So he
need
see me
anything,
naked.
just help yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Atkinson.
Alright,
But-
so if I need anything, just help myself to the wardrobe. Alright. Can I change some clothes that's not yours? I suppose it beats red, so. So the Great Wave, what are you talking about?
The Great Wave? What are you talking about?
Well, what would I be talking about?
So,
That damned, excuse my language, explosion that brought ruin to all of us.
so the Great Wave is
The
an
origin of
explosion?
this filthy new world that now seems to be our permanent reality.
Wow.
You look a little confused, if you don't mind my saying so. Do you really not know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I have no
afraid
idea,
not.
man. Just start
Let me
playing this
ask you.
game. Alright, so. And, you know, the way they say the Great Wave makes me think is, you know, tsunami being in Asia, you know. But they also said explosion. The only other thing I can think of is a tsunami with you know, nuclear disaster mixed in there, which, you know, we've seen happen, unfortunately.
From what you've told me, I see that you've saved my life. I'm very grateful, Mr. Atkinson.
No, please. You don't have to thank us. We just did what we had to. It's our moral obligation to uphold the ethical principles of civilization in this new world. But call me Rod, please. And, well, we also did it for Colin, you see. What kind of future does he face if we accept that it's every man for himself, that no one cares about anyone else? It's a terrifying prospect, don't you think?
Yes, indeed.
We're just doing whatever we can to avoid that future, that's all.
Colin?
Wow.
Yes,
Upstanding
Colin is our
citizen.
only child. Our one ray of hope since the catastrophe. I'm going to confess something to you. Colin is the only reason my wife and I still struggle to keep going in this new world. We would have given up a long time ago if it weren't for him.
Of course. I understand. So that was your wife's voice that woke me up a few minutes ago, right?
My wife? No, that's impossible.
Oh,
My
so it
wife
wasn't
has been
him,
with me
it's
in the other room the whole time. We haven't come out of there for hours. But I'm glad you're
What were
feeling
you guys
better
doing
and
in
are
there,
fully
huh? That's
conscious
what I
now.
wanna know.
I guess we could say you've been reborn. And although the circumstances aren't the best, simply being alive nowadays is practically a luxury. So, welcome to our home.
He said with us. Well, he
You
just
said
his
with
wife.
us. Who else lives here?
Ah, yes, of course. I still
don't
haven't
really need to
properly introduced my
ask
family
that
to you.
question, but
Now is a
I had no
bad
choice.
time, but I promise to make proper introductions later. My wife and I sleep in the other room, and, well,
So I
little
get to
Colin
hear you
sleeps
guys.
with us.
Well, I was gonna say I get to hear you having sex, but I guess not.
Where am I? What is this place?
You are in what I venture to call our home, our humble, hopefully temporary home. This is one of the many
Hopefully
trailers that
temporary.
make up the refugee camp. And believe me, we can consider ourselves lucky to live between these four walls. Most of the inhabitants of this hellhole, excuse my crude language, have nothing more than plastic tarps and cardboard for shelter.
Sounds
Wait
like
a
an awful place to be.
Did you say refugee camp?
Yes, of course. The Facility for Temporary Accommodation of Disaster Victims is what they called it. You know, after the army declared martial law following the catastrophe. But do you really not remember? Do you really not remember anything about all this?
I feel a little
Can't
weak and
say
dizzy,
that I
Mr.
do.
Atkinson. Excuse me. I'm afraid I can't. I can't remember a thing.
I see.
He did it.
There have
I
been
did
many
it.
cases
This
like
case.
yours in the camp. Try to rest and not to get too agitated. Well, there's one thing I can tell you. You can consider yourself fortunate. There's nothing nice to remember about recent times, believe me.
Rod! Rod!
I'm a Mr.
Please excuse
Rod
me,
Stewart.
but I have to leave you now.
No, wait, please. What's happening? Don't go yet.
I'm sorry, I understand that you have a lot of questions to ask
Dude,
me,
his wife
but
is
now
calling.
isn't the
Why shouldn't he
time.
go?
Believe me, I promise to answer each and every one of your questions in peace and quiet later. Sorry, but I have to go.
Bye. Okay.
Rod,
Sounds
please,
like she's
quickly!
in labor or somebody's in labor.
Okay, all right.
Now that you're feeling better, you can go out and take a walk around the camp. But please, be very careful out there. The world you knew before is gone.
Oh.
Heed my warning. Don't touch anything.
I like
don't
how he
talk to
puts his finger
anyone.
out.
And don't
Heed
get
my
mixed up in
warning.
anything. At least until someone
Don't touch
explains to
anything.
you how things work in this new world
Subscribe.
the great wave left us. Everything has changed so much out there.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
Ah, one more thing before I go.
always
You've been
one
with
more
us
thing.
for quite a while now, and we don't even know what to call you. What is your name?
My name? Michael. My
I
name is
think he
Michael.
knows.
Very pleased to meet you, Michael. We'll talk again later, I promise.
I don't think he knows what his name is.
Michael. That's what that disembodied voice called me. That must be my name. Wake up, Michael. That's all
Told
she
you
said.
he did not know it.
Leaving me in this immense void where I can't remember anything.
Can't remember.
Great wave? New world? Refugee camp? But what the devil could have happened out there? I think it might be a good idea to go out there and take a look.
But what about I take a look inside here first? So we have a wardrobe. He said I can
Impossible.
help myself to
It's
anything.
locked. I'm
Really?
afraid my host forgot to unlock it before he left.
Oh, that's stupid. Let's go call him. Come on, seriously? He told me I could help myself to anything.
It's no use. It won't open. I heard Rod bolt it from inside.
Guy full of secrets, I guess. Okay, so dirty dishes.
A pile of frying pans, plates, and dirty silverware waiting to be washed. Ugh, this place smells like a cheap, greasy spoon.
You ungrateful bastard. Seriously, the guy saved your life and you're gonna go talk bad about his house like that? How dare you? Man. Anyways. What is this? An oven? Hey. Ooh.
There's a very worn old notebook hidden under the lid. The cover is practically falling off the spiral binding. It looks like
But why
someone
did I
stashed it
pick
here
up the
some time
lid?
ago.
I guess you click, you
and then
pick up
forgot
stuff.
about it.
So. Yeah, that goes the notebook. So let's see.
It's a bit dented.
So
It was
you-
used to
okay,
cover
I
a very
see.
large
You
roasting
right-click
pan.
it
In
and
fact,
he tells
it still
what
has
it
some
is,
traces
what
of
he
food
says.
stuck to it.
So that's good.
It's an old accounting ledger that still has a few blank pages left in it. From what's written in here, it looks like someone was using it as a diary before
okay.
ripping out almost all
So-
its pages and leaving it inside the oven in the trailer.
So he's been talking to his grandparents again, to my dead parents. His absences is getting longer and more terrifying. His mother's suffering too much. We agreed to put the gun inside the cookie box with 2 bullets in the chamber. God forgive us, but when he's gone, there won't be any future for us. Uh-oh, this guy sounds depressed. Him and his wife. The rumble coming from that gash in the sky still terrifies Colin. The exalted one has decided to tear the sky open, urging his angels to punish us. I don't know why people think angels are going to punish us. Or it's always like God's going to punish, and they make things to be so mean. But, you know, I guess human nature. My staff, my colleagues, my superiors, doesn't anyone out there remember Rod? Atkinson. I cannot even pronounce the name. But we have to be strong for the boy. Excuse me. So we cannot let the great wave strip us from who we are. I'm telling you. Alright, so this guy sounds depressed. He has a gun with 2 bullets in it. And his son talks to dead people. That's as much as I know so far. So what else? Nothing here. Oil lamp, but wardrobe which is locked. A rumpled sheets. Okay.
Well, look at that. When I pulled back the sheet, part of it got torn on the spring sticking out of the bed frame. I hope
Okay.
Rod doesn't notice.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't, right?
A depressing sight. This is the bed where I've been convalescing all this time.
So the writing seems good so far. Family photo.
It's an
let's see.
unframed snapshot, stuck directly on the wall of the room. 2 adults and a child smiling at the camera in what looks like an enormous yard. One of them is Rod, my host.
Okay. So he did say to go outside, right? All right. So this game, it looks, I mean, this place looks dirty, but I like the style. I like the art of it. And oh, look at that! I can actually click anywhere. And it looks well thought out. The art is unique. It looks like hand painted almost. So I love this game so far, and I'm looking forward to playing some more. We'll call this episode 1. So please subscribe. Please subscribe. Just like the guy over there. But please subscribe, and if you like my channel, and leave your comments and suggestions below. I go through them daily. And I'll talk to you guys later. Stay tuned for the part 2, which is coming up. So talk to you guys later. Bye.